Hello everybody, 'tis the Amazing Gaming Guy here, and welcome to a special mini-series where I'll be building a medieval castle. Now, I call it a mini-series because it won't be quite as long as Steampunk City. It's not a replacement for Steampunk City. It's just, it's more than one episode, so I'm going to call it like a little mini-series. And Steampunk City is still going on, still doing it, but Joe's away this week, and we've not been able to film another episode, so there won't be any Steampunk City this week, so I thought I'd start this now, so I've got something for you guys to watch this week, and I hope that you enjoy this as much as you enjoy Steampunk City. Now, I've just started this by mapping out the perimeter of the castle, and I thought it would be a really great idea to put it on top of this sort of raised area, this sort of plateau, in the middle of these plains. And this is, I don't know what the world seed is or anything, because this is just a randomly generated world from Minecraft. I always like to build and just randomly generated worlds. I don't really like to specifically tailor the scenery or the landscape, the world, to suit the build. I like to react to what I find in the world. So yes, I'm just building the sort of first tower here. Now this front area is going to be sort of like an entranceway, so it's like a gatehouse, and it's going to have like a big portcullis gate in the middle, and I've just built this up with stone bricks on the outside, on the corners, and have got a little sort of diagonal stone brick pattern in the middle, and also bricks, cobblestone, and some chiseled stone there as well. And I want to put quite a few like windows and stuff in this, because what I really wanted were the like the slots that archers used to shoot out of, but you just can't really get a gap that thin on a build of this scale, because I'm not building it massive scale, because I don't have enough time to do that. So yeah, I couldn't get those sort of slots, so instead I'm gonna build lots of tall, thin windows like that instead. Now onto the roof, and I've just gone along with some wood on the roof there, and I've built it up sort of in a steep sort of pattern, so it's like block of wood, stair on top of that, block of wood, stair on top of that, so it's like a double height one, rather than putting stair, because that would be a lot shallower and a much shorter roof. Now I've copied and pasted the first sort of gatehouse tower over to the other side, and I'm starting on the gate. Now I wanted to have it sort of come down a little bit so you can see the gate, but I don't want it to be completely shut, because I want you to be able to walk through. So that's why I sort of put it sort of curved at the top there, so you can see the gate, but it's not all the way down. And I replaced the ground with cobblestone, and went along just putting in some lowered areas where there will be channels of water and stuff, you know, if it rained or something, and also a lowered area where the gate comes down, because obviously it has to actually go further down than the actual floor is. Now I went around the sides of the towers, and I built up the land around them just to help them blend into the landscape a little bit, because they were just sitting on a big stone block, and it didn't look very good, so I put a stone base and a little bit of grass and stuff in it as well, just to really blend it in. And there we go, lighting it up at the end there. That's lovely. Yeah, look at that, lovely bit of lighting. Right, okay, so on to the next bit. I wanted to just sort of get an idea of what the whole build should look like. So I went around with some different coloured wool, and I went around and I mapped out the different buildings and different shapes that I wanted throughout the castle. And my plan is I'll have a series of large halls and rooms and towers, and also some courtyard areas. So that green wool there signifies where there'll be a little courtyard, and the yellow is a big hall, and then there's little extra bits on the side where the pink is and the red is. Yep, and I came around here and just helped to blend this in a little bit more, because I'm going to start building back. And these bits sort of, they're a little bit of a bridge between the gatehouse and the actual main hall or main castle building itself. And I built these up using similar materials: stone brick stairs, cobblestone. But then I used that's nether brick, and it looks a bit different in this texture pack. It looks different to the texture pack I had before because I'm now running 1.10.2, I think it's the latest version of Minecraft, and for some reason in this version of the texture pack the nether brick is actually black rather than normal sort of nether brick colour, you know, like sort of purpley red. And actually Joe has been using black nether bricks this whole time, whereas I've been using the purpley red ones, and I had no idea why that was different. I guess he's got like a more modern version of the texture pack, which I now have, and I'm going on a complete tangent here, sorry, but anyway, I thought I quite liked how that looked now that it's a black colour. That's what I was trying to say there. So I duplicated that building onto the other side, and you can notice I built those tall windows again because I really like them. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing this completely strictly medieval in style. I think it's sort of a medieval Renaissance cross, because some of these buildings, they look a little bit more like university buildings, like Oxford University or Cambridge or something, rather than strictly medieval castle. So maybe it's late medieval, early sort of Renaissance era, really. I was just building what I felt like, and I think it's looking quite good so far. So this, I actually started on the actual sort of main hall building itself here, and you can see, oh, look at that rain, look at that lovely rain, sort of reflected on the ground. Oh, I love these shaders. I just had a bit of a shader-gasm there, sorry. So I built up this sort of courtyard in the middle here with a couple of trees, and then I started on the actual facade of the main hall, and I built up these big archways I really liked, and then I mimicked another archway on top of them just to create like a trio of archways, and then I went along and made these what are they called, like balustrades or begins with a B, you know, where it's got like an up and a down sort of pattern. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed this and that it's a worthy substitute for Steampunk City this week. I will be continuing this building. If you have any suggestions for it, I really would welcome them. And I guess that's all I've got time for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!